So, random question for all of you. How are you tracking the ideas you want to do for home automation? Like, if you're sitting on the couch and you're like, damn, that's a really cool idea. Where does it go? Do you just hope to remember it when you wake up in the morning? Do you have a list in your iPhone somewhere that you're writing it down? Like, where's everyone writing these things?
For me, my solution to this is usually I'll just do it now, which is maybe not the best idea because it sometimes leads to some very late nights. But usually it's I'll just do it now. For anything where I can look at it and go, oh, actually, I think like this is going to take a bit longer, like the ESP home things. I have a project in OmniFocus, the task manager that I use of just like home assistant stuff to do. And it's got things in there like the MiFlora Bluetooth scanner from ESP Home is in there. A Divoom integration, which is like it's LED board display, like a grid pattern one, which you can light up with different things. I'd like to do something with that as well. I've got 2 of those, and so I've got all sorts in there. And some stuff I'm sure is just somebody posted this in the Home Assistant Discord, and I may never do it, but I saw it and went, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll just give it a go. But yeah, it's usually if it's small, I'll just do it now. If it's bigger, then I'll write in my project list and hopefully come back to it in the not too distant future.
From my side, it's usually just I end up putting it up here and leaving it in my head and forget about it. But a lot of times I do also. Well, I also have the way of mentioning it on the podcast, and then Phil grills me about it once every 2 weeks. So there's that.
I'm your reminder.
That's right. But other than that, I actually at one point set up a whole like Jira, like just so I can say, hey, here's track my issues and whatever. And then that just got annoying, and I was just like, I just don't do this anymore. Yeah, currently, I just have like a little Notion, I don't know, page open with like, hey, I should do this. So that's where I'm at right now. But
yeah, I was going to say, like, since you got me onto Notion, like that's where I used to use OneNote because I was, paying for Microsoft Office, may as well dump everything in there. So then, I put everything, like I think you got me onto Notion. I've started like trying to put some form of database list around it, put it into rooms and tag it with this and that. But yeah, I think I've got a mishmash. Sometimes I'll have WhatsApp messages to my wife. Oh, this would be cool to automate, like, and then I can never find it again, right? So, I think that's the challenge I need to solve, like just how I can document my smart home a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's certainly a challenge, when something starts turning the lights on and off, and, you go to the logbook and it just says lights turned on. You're like, okay, what did I do? Like, what integration did I recently install that is causing my lights to seemingly randomly turn on? My recent culprit was I installed adaptive lighting, which is such a great integration, and I just didn't configure it. I just put like the key in the config file.
Oh, no.
Such a mistake, because it then started turning on all my lights automatically. It was like, okay, cool idea. Maybe I should have actually read the guide first instead of just go, I'll throw the key in. Like, how bad can this be? It turned all my lights on for like a day and a half until I realized what it was. And then I figured it out, but still, it was an interesting day and a half.
That's funny.